So welcome back. I just want to continue from the last section, which is the philosophy one, on yoga, to the Yoga Therapy and Training Center philosophy module, the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, which is this little yoke here. I'm just going to go through that in this section. Yes. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Patanjali, otherwise known as the father of yoga, compiled and systemized the components of yoga into what are known as the Yoga Sutras. Sutra means thread. Yes, we do know that from hospitals. The sutras are said to have been compiled in 500 BC. The aim of the sutras is to show the path to self-knowledge and enlightenment. The 196 Yoga Sutras are divided into 4 chapters and books. Samadhi Pada, 51 sutras. This refers to the path to attaining Samadhi, which is bliss state where one attains a connection to the higher consciousness. Sadhana Pada, 55 sutras, refers to the sadhana, the spiritual practice or discipline undertaken to achieve siddhya or enlightenment. Vibhuta Pada, 56 sutras, refer to samyama, which means binding or tying together of dharana or concentration, and dhyana or contemplation, and samadhi, which is bliss or communion. Kevala-pada, 34 sutras, refer to liberation, freedom and detachment, and the reality of the transcendental self. In the sutras, Patanjali describes 8 paths to obtain Kevala, which means total freedom or detachment. The 8 steps are guidelines for living ethically and incorporating yoga into daily life. Adhering to Patanjali demands self-control and willpower, but by following the prescribed steps, these qualities will become stronger. The 8 limbs should not just be taken at face value. They are quite subtle and should be meditated on in order to understand their full meaning. The namyanas are easy to achieve when the yamas are adhered to. Okay, the namyanas are easier to achieve when the yamas are adhered to. Okay, that's a rule of thumb. Patanjali's 8 limbs. The yamas, moral principles. So amisa, non-violence or any living creature, so you missed them. Amisa, including ourselves. Satya, truth and honesty. Astetya, non-stealing. Brahmakara, non-lust. Abrikara, non-possessiveness of people or objects. Nimyamas, sucha, purity, simplicity. Santosha, contentment. Tapas, austerity, self-discipline. Savanyaha, self-study. Ishvara Prandiya, surrender, awareness and devotion to the divine. Asana, yoga postures were originally designed to prepare the body for sitting in long periods of meditation. They should be practiced with openness, awareness and connection to the breath. Pranayama, prana is the energy or life force that causes every living thing that exists. It flows through all living beings through the breath. Pranayama is the practice of connecting to and controlling the breath. Practicing pranayama purifies the body and mind and slows down the thought process, making it easier to meditate. Pratyahara means withdrawal of the senses and occurring during meditation. Pranayama and the practice of asanas. When pratyahara is mastered, it is easy to overcome outer distractions such as noise or itching sensations and to direct the awareness inwards. Dharana means concentration and involves teaching the mind to become one-pointed by focusing on an object or a symbol. The aim is to still the mind. When dharana is mastered, concentration is effortless. So that's D-H-A-R-A-N-A, dharana. Dhyana is uninterrupted meditation, heightened awareness and union with the universe. When dhyana is mastered, the effects flow into all areas of life, instilling calm and peace. Samadhi is the ultimate goal of the 8 limbs, and samadhi is a state of pure bliss and enlightenment where the individual and the universe become one. Okay, that's a good state to be in.